Well guys, today we have a new project to work on. I actually got a tip from my landlord that a family member of his was selling this, and they told me it was a Banshee, but when I showed up I saw it was a single cylinder 2-stroke, and I'm like, that is a blaster. But they wanted 300 bucks for it. It has compression. The tires seem like they hold air. They are heavily cracked though. I don't know where the VIN number for this model is. If anybody knows, leave me a message below. I'd greatly appreciate any info I can get. He said he thought it was a 250, but I mean, I don't think it is. It looks too small. It says 195 cm. So anybody knows what that is, let me know. I'm sure I'll look it up on Google when I get inside, but there's got to be some info. This thing was somebody's racer. I mean, look at this. Pro Circuit Racing Development Platinum, made in the USA. Back when that used to mean something. Gosh. Well, anyway, I am going to hose this thing off, and then we're going to put it in the shop. Well, it fits in the shop, barely, but I think I have just enough room to get around it to get the carburetor out. I just wanted to point out this lovely security feature. They put this lock on here, I'm assuming to stop somebody from running off with it, but what is this going to do? I mean, really, I'm just going to have to cut that off, I guess. I don't want to have to cut the brake lever or anything, so I'll have to be really careful. Looks like it has a emergency shut off, which does not work. It's completely frozen. The good news is it does have compression, and lots of it. And dang, it is kind of a mess. I just looked up the front fenders and almost threw up in my mouth. Those are extremely expensive, so not looking forward to that. Maybe I can find a used set that's a lot cheaper, because yeah, they want about what I paid for the four-wheeler, so that's not gonna happen. And getting down here on the floor where there's no room for a 6'6" person to crouch down and take a carburetor out, there she is. Which I'm going to try to rebuild that, because a replacement is like $370, and damn. Alright, looks like we have two clamps holding this carburetor in, a fuel line and the throttle cable. Since this has a manual choke, I don't have to worry about a choke cable. That is good. Well, that's both the clamps off. The rubber is still reasonably soft. I'm actually surprised. I was expecting it to be armor hard by now. Just try to pry it and push it out of the way. Okay, well that worked, sort of. Alright, pop this out of the intake boot. Pull this out the side of the bike. That's a really hardened drain hose. Well, I'm getting a new one of those. That is actually very clean. The outside is horrifying. I have some oil dripping out of it, which might mean the gas has evaporated, but the oil's still there. I have an old shop rag here, thank goodness. Let's see what lies inside. What horrors. Alright, I have my camera crudely propped up on my shop stool. So, at least the footage will look slightly askew and terrible, but we'll get the shot. Those aren't turning. We're going to need new screws. But I do have a solution. If I can find this one good. Normally I would use a lot smaller vice grips. But if you can actually grab a hold of the screw and clamp it down, kind of bite into it, normally you can turn the screw. I hope that everybody out there is safe and well. Hopefully we can get past this together. This is inconvenient for everyone. I needed to take this apart to properly ID a carb kit, because you need to look at what type of gasket you have. And now that I'm looking at it, it doesn't look like any of them I found. So I'm very concerned about how I'm supposed to... Oh wow, okay. This is why I can't find it by looking up 99 Yamaha Blaster. Yes, I did find the VIN code. Motorcycle race use only. I had a feeling this was somebody's race rig. This doesn't have a stock carb on it. So we may be looking it up with the key-in part number 29SBOOBG. Alright guys, I'm going to head into the AC, get looking for this carb kit. It is extremely hot out here. I'm sweating profusely. This thing is not as dirty as I would have thought, but I'm going to need a new carburetor bowl seal. So I am going to have to find that. So let me know what you think of the project. Stay tuned for more. I'll have more updates on it soon, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.